We are on the verge of greatness, and it's all because the books have no idea what they're doing with the Green Bay Packers. Things are changing over there in Green Bay, and the books just haven't caught on yet. Because of that, we can hit the Packers Giants game tonight with a straight play that has no chance of losing, and also run an underdog slip that could feed our families for years. But before we get into any of that, subscribe to this channel. After we hit these bets tonight, you're gonna need to hit more bets tomorrow. That's just how gambling works. And while you're at it, turn on the notifications. That's just being safe. Anyways, Dontavian Wicks is going to have an enormous night tonight, and the books don't even know about it yet. They're pricing him like he's some bum. Right now, we can get Wicks 40 plus receiving yards, plus 130 at FanDuel, and I suggest everybody do that. Christian Watson is out tonight, and that means Wicks is going to see way more action. That's just how injuries work. The thing is, this kid's producing without even seeing snaps. Go look at his game logs. I know game logs don't mean anything, but they mean something today. Wicks has gone over this number in each of his last 4 games. This kid is unstoppable. We're talking 6'1", 206 pounds, made out of pure 100% testosterone. Every Packer fan I know is clamoring to see him on the field more. Tonight, they're going to get their wish, and they're going to get it against a team in the New York Giants that enjoy giving up receiving yards to wide receivers. We're talking over 2,100 yards so far this season. Guys, they've only played 12 games. That's bad. Wicks could easily get this in the first half. Maybe even the first quarter. Maybe even the first play. That's why you psychos can get a little loose if you want. I don't see a problem with 50 plus 205, 60 plus 310, 70 plus 430, 80 plus 640, or even 90 plus 880. It's all deadly and it's all in play. Now, obviously, we're not just going to go into Monday night with only one bet. We're not a bunch of losers, even if it is the greatest bet of all time. So what I'm doing is staying in the Packers-Giants game, even though there is another NFL game on tonight. You don't see that kind of discipline on these streets very often, so we should all take notice. The reason's simple. We can play an underdog slip on the Packers-Giants game that is as easy as it gets. Underdog is a DFS site that offers pick'em games with fixed payouts. What that means is, no matter what you choose, over or under, it's always the same payout. They even let you correlate these things, which is crazy. If we're being 100% honest, cards on the table, I have no idea how people lose money on these DFS sites. I'm serious. If you don't have an account, get one right now. Go to Underdog right now and use promo code SLOPRULES for the culture. The slip tonight is the perfect one to start your DFS journey because it's as obvious as it gets. Anybody with 2 eyeballs and a functioning brain could put this one together. It's all going to start with our guy Dontavian Wicks, over 31.5 receiving yards. We have to include the greatest bet of all time. It just makes sense. Next, we're going to go Jalen Hyatt, over 26.5 receiving yards. So if we think Dontavian Wicks is going to go nuts tonight, then that means the Giants are going to have to start throwing the ball at some point. And when they start throwing the ball, touchdown Tommy DeVito is going to be looking for Jalen Hyatt, and everybody knows it. He has to get involved. He's a rookie, and even though it's taken a little bit too much time for him to get acclimated, I think he has. He just won 100 plus last week against the Patriots, so that's pretty good. I think he's legit. Do I think he gets 100 plus again this week? Probably not. But it's offensive for any book to hang 26.5 on this kid. That's bullshit. He's better than that. And so are the books. Finally, we're wrapping this thing up with our guy, Wan'Dale Robinson, over 3 receptions. I absolutely hate having a whole number for these things since it can push, but it is what it is. I know you're thinking a push isn't the worst thing in the world, but it kind of is on these DFS sites. You see, what happens is you have to have players from at least 2 teams on your tickets for it to count. So let's say we had 2 players from the Packers and 1 from the Giants, and the one we had from the Giants was Wan'Dale Robinson. If he were to push, that voids the whole ticket. You don't get paid out for it. But since we have Jalen Hyatt in this ticket, and we have Dontavian Wicks already, and neither one of those guys can push, we'll get a payout on a 2-man slip if those 2 hit and Wan'Dale pushes. So for that reason, it's okay to play the whole number here. But here's the good news. There is no chance Wan'Dale Robinson catches fewer than 4 balls tonight. So we're all set. I'll see you guys on the live stream later. Don't forget to turn on the notifications.